Have you ever wondered if the reality we experience is exactly as it seems? What if everything we perceive, time, space, even the events around us, was a projection, something malleable and deeply influenced by our mind? It sounds like science fiction, but declassified CIA documents explore exactly that: how human consciousness can shape the reality we experience. From the idea that the universe could be a hologram to advanced meditation techniques that allow us to access deeper levels of existence, these investigations reveal a potential that has been kept secret for decades. In this video, we'll dive into the holography of reality, explore the role of the heart and mind in creating our world, and understand how meditation and visualization can transform the way we live. Get ready to discover that the key to changing your life may be closer than you think. Let's get started. The CIA's secrets about the true nature of reality. The quest to understand reality is not a new phenomenon, but the dedication of agencies like the CIA to this subject is intriguing. In the 1980s, a document known as the Gateway Process was drawn up, revealing studies into the expansion of consciousness and how the human mind can access higher levels of perception. These studies focused on meditative practices that could unlock hidden layers of reality, radically changing our perception. Techniques such as deep meditation and hemispheric synchronization, known as hemisync, have been explored to allow humans to access dimensions beyond the ordinary, where time, space, and matter behave in ways that defy logic. What really stands out in these studies is the revelation that reality may be holographic. This idea suggests that the universe and everything we experience as solid and fixed is actually a projection of information encoded in frequencies. Just as in a hologram, where each part contains the whole, the reality we experience would only be the manifestation of deeper sets of information organized and interpreted by our minds. This perspective completely transforms our view of the world, as it implies that what we perceive as real can be manipulated and altered, as long as we know how to access this hidden information. The reports also suggest that the human consciousness operates like an antenna, tuning into frequencies from a universal field of information. This idea is corroborated by modern scientific theories, such as the unified field of quantum physics, which proposes that everything in the universe is interconnected by a web of energy and information. With this, the Gateway Process not only investigated the nature of reality, but also explored how the human mind could interact with this holographic structure to alter perceptions, create alternative realities, and even influence future events. This CIA research raises significant ethical and philosophical questions. Why have such discoveries been kept secret for decades? What implications could arise if the public had access to these reality manipulation techniques? More importantly, how could these discoveries be applied to human well-being? Understanding the holographic nature of the universe is not just a scientific curiosity, but a gateway to unlimited potential in the evolution of human consciousness. The universe as a hologram. Surprising revelations. The notion of a holographic reality is not just an abstract theory, but an idea that has profound implications for how we perceive and interact with the world. The concept suggests that the entirety of the universe is a projection, where every experience we have is a manifestation of information that is beyond what we can see. Just as a hologram can contain the entire pattern of information in each fragment, the entire universe can be embedded in each particle or moment of reality. This idea is supported by studies showing that human consciousness is not just a passive observer, but a co-creator of reality. Quantum physics, for example, explores the relationship between the observer and matter, revealing that consciousness can affect the behavior of subatomic particles. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated that particles of light or matter exhibit wave-like or corpuscular behavior depending on how they are observed, implying that the observer directly influences physical reality. Heisenberg's uncertainty principle suggests that the simple act of observing alters the state of a particle, indicating that the reality we experience is not fixed, but rather a response to our presence, expectations, and thoughts. This connection between consciousness and reality is a fascinating field of study, which reveals that our thoughts and emotions are not just internal reactions, but codes that interact with this holography. Furthermore, the concept of holographic reality resonates with ancient spiritual traditions, such as Hinduism and Buddhism, which see reality as an illusion or maya, a projection of the cosmic mind. The implications of this are profound. If reality is a projection, then we have the power to shape it through our intentions and emotions. It also suggests that by changing our inner state, we can alter the external hologram we call life. By adopting this perspective, we can begin to see life as a constantly evolving work of art, where every thought and emotion acts as a paintbrush on our holographic canvas. This transforms not only our perception of the universe, but also our relationship with it, offering the possibility of becoming an active participant in the creation of reality itself. How your consciousness can shape the world around you. The relationship between consciousness, thoughts, and the structure of reality is a central theme in CIA research and in many spiritual traditions. Studies reveal that our thoughts, when directed consciously, can generate tangible changes in reality. Every thought we have emits a frequency that interacts with the hologram of reality, acting as a seed that eventually germinates in the physical world. For example, when a person focuses on a desired outcome, that vibration begins to shape their experience. The brain, shaped by thought patterns, looks for external evidence that reinforces these internal states. This is known as confirmation bias, a mechanism by which our mind filters out information that corroborates our beliefs and expectations, ignoring conflicting data. This principle is widely applied in practices such as creative visualization, used by elite athletes and high-performance professionals. Experiments show that imagining a positive scenario activates the same areas of the brain as the real experience, preparing the body and mind to achieve the desired goal. For example, athletes who visualize a perfect race show measurable improvements in physical performance even before they enter the track. Furthermore, the impact of consciousness on reality is reinforced by discoveries in neuroscience. Studies show that the human brain is highly plastic, i.e., capable of reorganizing its connections in response to repeated thoughts. This phenomenon, known as neuroplasticity, suggests that by changing our thought patterns, we also alter the neural structures that shape our perceptions and behaviors. When we apply these principles to everyday life, we realize that the way we choose to focus our attention can completely transform our experiences. For example, by cultivating gratitude and positive intention, we create an energetic frequency that attracts circumstances in line with these emotional states. This practice can be applied to various areas, such as health, relationships, and personal fulfillment, showing that the real power to shape the world around us begins within us. Meditation, the key to unlocking the power of reality. In order for our thoughts to shape reality effectively, a level of conscious control is required. Often our thoughts operate in automatic patterns, programmed by past experiences and subconscious beliefs. These repetitive patterns create a kind of neural trail, reinforcing behaviors and perceptions that may not be in line with our goals or desires. To break this cycle, it is essential to observe and reprogram these mental patterns. This is where meditation practices become fundamental tools. Meditation, far from being just a relaxation technique, is a gateway to unlocking the hidden potential of the mind and consciousness. When we meditate, we create a space of inner silence where we can observe our thoughts without being dominated by them. This state of observation allows us to slow down automatic thought patterns and access a state of greater mental clarity. During meditation, the brain switches to lower frequencies, such as alpha and theta waves, which are associated with creativity, introspection, and healing. This change in frequency directly alters how we interact with the world around us, promoting greater control over our emotions and responses to the environment. Declassified CIA studies, such as those related to the gateway process, have investigated advanced meditation practices that use specific technologies to synchronize the hemispheres of the brain. This technique, known as hemisync, combines binaural sounds to create a unified mental state where the rational and intuitive sides of the brain work in harmony. This state allows access to internal and external realities beyond the limits of everyday perception. During these states, individuals report experiences such as the expansion of consciousness, astral travel, and even the feeling of oneness with the universe. In addition, meditation has proven impacts on physical and emotional health. Scientific research shows that regular practice can reduce stress levels, strengthen the immune system, and improve sleep quality. On a deeper level, meditation connects us to a higher frequency of perception, allowing us to tune into a field of infinite possibilities. This not only transforms our inner experience, but also influences external reality, aligning us with circumstances that reflect our higher mental and emotional states. Meditation is therefore much more than a wellness tool. It is a transformative practice that gives us access to the source code of reality, allowing us to rewrite internal narratives and create a future aligned with our highest intentions. By incorporating meditation into our routines, we open the door to self-awareness, empowerment, and profound transformation. The power of the heart in creating your world. The ability to alter reality begins in the mind, but is amplified by deep meditative states that connect us to higher frequencies of existence. However, the heart plays an equally essential role in this process. Scientific studies have shown that the heart generates a powerful electromagnetic field that not only influences the body, but also interacts with the environment around us. This field, which can be detected from meters away, is directly impacted by the emotions we feel. Feelings such as love, gratitude, and joy create a coherent and harmonious field, while emotions such as fear, anger, and anxiety generate chaotic patterns. Thoughts, in turn, serve as the direction or focus of this energy field. This means that while the heart sets the frequency, the mind guides how this energy will be projected into reality. A practical example of this is the way people affect the energy of an environment. Entering a place where there is tension or conflict can generate immediate discomfort, while being in a space filled with joy and positivity inspires lightness and connection. This is because the collective energy field of the people in the environment interacts with our own field, influencing our emotions and perceptions. The role of the heart in creating reality is not just metaphorical. The HeartMath Institute, for example, conducts research that demonstrates cardiac coherence as a state in which the rhythm of the heart synchronizes with brainwaves, creating a harmonious system that directly impacts health, mood, and decision-making. Simple practices, such as conscious breathing and focusing on feelings of gratitude, can induce this state of coherence, expanding our ability to shape reality in a positive way. In addition, the energy field generated by the heart acts as a transmitter and receiver of intentions. This means that by cultivating emotions that are aligned with our goals, we create an energetic pulse that attracts circumstances, people, and events that resonate with this frequency. This is why, when we feel confident and optimistic, it seems that the universe conspires in our favor, while periods of doubt and negativity seem to attract obstacles. The heart, therefore, is much more than a physical organ. It is a center of energetic power that amplifies the intentions of the mind and projects a unique signature onto the hologram of reality. Cultivating a deep connection with the heart through practices such as meditation and gratitude is essential for creating a life aligned with our deepest values and desires. Visualization, your tool for shaping the future. Visualization is a powerful tool that can be used to shape reality. When we focus our thoughts on a desired outcome, we are literally adjusting our mind and body to resonate with the frequency of that intention. Science shows that the brain does not distinguish between real and imagined experiences. For example, when visualizing a victory, the brain activates the same neural circuits that would be activated if the victory were actually happening. This phenomenon is the foundation of creative visualization, a practice widely used by athletes, entrepreneurs, and artists to achieve their goals. However, for these thoughts to effectively shape reality, a level of conscious control is required. Often our thoughts operate in repetitive and automatic patterns, programmed by past experiences and subconscious beliefs. These beliefs act as filters that limit what we believe is possible, restricting our opportunities. This is why effective visualization requires a deliberate effort to overcome these automatic patterns and create new mental associations. Successful visualization practices involve more than just imagining a desired scenario. They require deep emotional engagement, where feelings of joy, gratitude, and fulfillment are experienced as if the outcome had already happened. This emotional aspect is crucial, as it energizes the intention and creates a magnetic field that attracts aligned circumstances. Studies in the field of sports psychology, for example, show that athletes who combine visualization with emotion show significant improvements in performance. In addition, visualization can be enhanced by incorporating detailed sensory elements. The more vivid the mental image, involving sounds, smells, textures, and even temperatures, the more effective the practice. This is because the brain interprets these images as real experiences, reinforcing the neural connections associated with the desired goal. Repetition also plays an important role. Just like training a muscle, consistent practice of visualization strengthens the neural pathways and makes it easier to maintain a clear intention. Over time, this practice creates a mental and emotional state that supports the actions needed to manifest the goals. Visualization, therefore, is not just an exercise in imagination. It is a proven technique that combines mental focus, emotion, and intention to shape the future. When aligned with practices such as meditation and heart coherence, it becomes a powerful tool for turning dreams into reality. The role of gratitude in altering the hologram. While meditation and visualization are incredibly powerful tools for shaping reality, gratitude stands out as a complementary practice capable of significantly accelerating this process. When we express gratitude, we are adjusting our vibrational frequency to a state of alignment with the desired reality. This alignment creates a resonance that attracts experiences, events, and circumstances congruent with this emotional state. Studies in positive psychology show that the regular practice of gratitude not only improves emotional well-being, but also strengthens our resilience and ability to face challenges. Keeping a gratitude journal, where we record positive aspects of our lives, has been associated with higher levels of happiness and a lower incidence of symptoms of depression and anxiety. In addition, gratitude can be integrated in a practical way with creative visualization. Imagine a goal you want to achieve. Visualize it as if it had already happened, and most importantly, feel deep gratitude for this achievement. This act of pre-living your achievement is not only a psychological technique, but also a way of reprogramming the subconscious mind to recognize this reality as possible and accessible. Brain science supports this idea. Studies in neuroplasticity show that by combining positive emotion with visualization, we reinforce the neural connections associated with the goal, increasing the chances of its achievement. The practice of gratitude also has profound energetic implications. In the context of holographic reality, every thought and emotion we emit acts as a code that interacts with the universal hologram. Gratitude, being a high-frequency emotion, is especially effective in amplifying this impact. By cultivating this state, we not only become more aware of present blessings, but we also create a positive cycle where our vibration attracts more reasons to feel gratitude. In essence, gratitude is a tool that unites the emotional and the energetic, connecting us directly to the creative flow of the universe. The importance of digital detoxification. In the information age, we live immersed in a constant stream of notifications, messages, and digital content that, while useful, often disconnects us from our own essence. This continuous exposure to digital stimuli not only consumes our time, but also interferes with our capacity for introspection and deep focus. Research shows that overexposure to screens can alter brain function, reducing our ability to reach meditative states and impairing our capacity for emotional self-regulation. In addition, prolonged exposure to the blue light emitted by digital devices affects sleep quality, which in turn negatively influences our mental and energetic balance. Adopting regular periods of digital detox can be transformative. This involves intentionally disconnecting from technological devices and creating moments of silence and connection with the present. Studies indicate that practices like these can increase productivity, improve the quality of human interactions, and even boost creativity. More importantly, by removing ourselves from digital distractions, we make room for a state of presence and mindfulness that allows us to access higher frequencies of consciousness. To maximize the benefits of meditation and visualization, periods of technological disconnection are essential. The absence of digital stimuli allows the mind to reduce its cognitive load and return to natural states of balance. During these moments, practices such as walking in nature, reading, or simply being in silence can reconnect us to what really matters. This state of deep introspection is fertile ground for accessing insights that are often obscured by digital noise. In addition, digital detox helps restore our vital energy. When we are constantly engaged in online activities, we lose the opportunity to recharge our energy field. Neuroscience studies suggest that regular disconnection breaks help reset the neural systems responsible for focus and creativity. Thus, these moments are not only beneficial for mental health, but also essential for aligning our inner state with the flow of the reality we wish to manifest. The energy of conscious breathing. In addition to traditional meditation practices, conscious breathing has emerged as an essential technique for accessing expanded states of consciousness and transforming our reality. Techniques such as holotropic breathing, developed by psychiatrist Stanislav Grof, or pranayama, widely practiced in Eastern spiritual traditions, have the power to unblock repressed emotions, activate the autonomic nervous system, and broaden perception. These practices have been shown in scientific studies to promote a significant reduction in stress levels, improve cerebral oxygenation, and induce states of deep relaxation. The impact of conscious breathing goes beyond the physiological. When we breathe intentionally, we activate a bridge between the conscious mind and the subconscious, allowing repressed emotional and mental patterns to come to the surface to be integrated or released. This process creates an internal space for transformation to take place. For example, deep, rhythmic breathing can synchronize brain waves, facilitating entry into deeper meditative states. These states not only promote emotional healing, but also align our energetic frequency with the goals we seek to manifest. Conscious breathing also plays a critical role in balancing the nervous system. Techniques such as 4 to 7-8 breathing or diaphragmatic breathing activate the parasympathetic nervous system, which is responsible for the body's relaxation response. This activation counteracts the effects of chronic stress and creates an internal state conducive to introspection and the expansion of consciousness. When we combine conscious breathing with visualization or meditation practices, we multiply its impact as the body and mind come into perfect sync, amplifying our ability to shape reality. In addition to the internal benefits, conscious breathing connects us directly to the energy field around us. From a holographic perspective, each breath represents an energetic exchange with the universe. To breathe in is to absorb the infinite possibilities of the universal field. To breathe out is to release intentions and energy into the hologram of reality. Thus, each conscious breathing cycle becomes an opportunity to align our inner energy with the reality we wish to create. Incorporating regular conscious breathing practices into our routine is not only a wellness exercise, but also a powerful tool for accessing our unlimited potential and actively shaping our experience of life. Start your journey of transformation now. To break the cycles that keep us stuck in repetitive patterns of thought and behavior, it is essential to adopt practices that promote mental reprogramming. These patterns, often rooted in past experiences and subconscious conditioning, act as invisible barriers that shape our perceptions and limit our potential. By observing these patterns with attention and intentionality, we take the first step towards transformation. In this process, meditation practices emerge as fundamental tools, not only to calm the mind, but to expand consciousness and access deeper dimensions of reality. Meditation is much more than a relaxation technique. It is a portal for exploring and unlocking the mind's vast, hidden potential. When we meditate, we enter a space of inner silence that allows us to observe thoughts and emotions without being overwhelmed by them. This state of observation creates the detachment necessary to identify limiting beliefs and gradually replace them with more empowering perspectives. By practicing regularly, we create new neural pathways, reconfiguring our brain to respond more consciously and in line with our goals. In addition, meditation alters our brain waves, promoting a transition from beta waves, associated with intense mental activity, to alpha and theta waves, which are linked to deep relaxation, creativity, and greater intuitive connection. These lower frequencies put us in a receptive state, where we can access deep insights into our lives and perceive reality in a more integrated way. This not only improves our emotional well-being, but also prepares us to shape the reality around us more effectively. By immersing ourselves in this meditative state, we begin to tune into higher frequencies of perception, where the limitations imposed by the conscious mind begin to dissolve. Studies show that consistent meditation can lead to measurable changes in the brain, such as an increase in gray matter density in areas associated with empathy, introspection, and emotional self-regulation. These changes not only help us cope better with everyday challenges, but also make us better able to intentionally create the life we want. The journey of transformation that begins within us is continuous and multifaceted. It requires practice, patience, and a willingness to explore new possibilities. When we become more aware of our thoughts and emotions, we gain the ability to actively shape the reality we experience. Every thought we choose to cultivate and every emotion we decide to embrace contributes to creating an energy field that reflects our deepest desires. This process of transformation is also deeply connected to intention. When we align our thoughts, emotions, and actions with clarity of purpose, we create a resonance that attracts circumstances and opportunities compatible with our aspirations. This practice not only empowers us, but also reconnects us with a broader sense of interconnectedness with the universe, reminding us that we are co-creators of our own experience. Personal transformation is a daily commitment that begins with small choices. Incorporating moments of reflection, gratitude practices, and visualization techniques throughout the day can reinforce our progress and maintain our focus. Over time, these habits accumulate, creating a solid foundation for deeper and more lasting changes. So starting your journey of transformation now means recognizing the power you already have to shape your reality. It's an invitation to explore the vast possibilities that reside within you and to transform your life into an authentic expression of your greatest desires and intentions. With each conscious step you take, the reality around you begins to reorganize itself, reflecting the growth and clarity you cultivate within. And so, we come to the end of this fascinating journey into the nature of reality and the role of consciousness in shaping it. We've explored CIA studies, the notion that we live in a hologram, and how tools such as meditation, visualization, and emotional coherence can help us create a new perception of the world around us. Reality, as we have seen, is not fixed. It responds to our thoughts, emotions, and intentions. Now, the final question is, what will you do with this knowledge? How will you use this awareness to shape the life you want? Thank you for joining us on this in-depth exploration. If this content has awakened something in you, like it, share it, and tell us in the comments. What will be the first step on your journey to transform your reality? See you in the next video, where we'll continue exploring the mysteries that connect our mind, consciousness, and the universe.